Few things that you have to be careful about when handling any turtle or tortoise is that one, they have strong legs, so you always hold it from the side like this and always with both hands so that they are not able to hurt you and you don't drop them. You also never place this animal on its back. The carapace of a tortoise or a turtle is made with ribs that are fused together and a layer of keratin, which is almost like hair, and that fuses together and makes this shell. Right below this shell are the lungs of the animal. So if you were to overturn this animal on its back, all the organs, all the internal organs, all the organs that are inside, because they are not compartmentalized, the whole pressure will come on the lungs and the animal can suffocate and die. Therefore, you will never ever turn it like that. So if for any kind of any purpose you want to move the animal or you want to examine the animal, you can hold it with both your hands and you can turn it upwards, but never on the back. Morphometrics data collection is an important part of managing any collection. Even for research purposes, you need to make sure that your data is accurate, it is up to date, and taking regular morphometrics, which includes weight of the animal, is a good thing for managing animal collections, because everything that you do with the animal depends on that, whether you have to give it medication, whether you are giving it food. So the first thing that comes with this is identifying which animal it is, and some of them you will see have some natural markings, like this one has a crack here and a broken shell, so you can identify her with that. This is a female and we're first going to put her on the scale and take the weight. So could you do the reading of the weight, please? So she's 3.5 kilos, and so we will say female 1, crack shell, and her weight is 3.5. We're going to do some measurements of the animals that will tell us how effectively our management practices are working. So ideally how much they're growing based on the food they're eating and so on. So the standard measurements that we take with any chelonian is the length of the carapace. So you take it from the tip here to the very tip here, and this will be your reading. Carapace length. You take carapace width. Carapace width is taken at the largest flare that is there. So you take the carapace width. Ideally, the methodology you use has to be the same. So if you have vernier calipers, it helps. Otherwise, you take the full length of this. So you take the carapace width at the largest point, and you will then take the length of the plastron, right? So these are standard measurements that you will take. We've already taken the weight, and together these measurements, these morphometrics will help you in management of the animal. Applicator with a needle, and at the tip of this needle is the bore, right? So inside here is the microchip or the PIT tag, and it's a little rice grain like thing. So you will see here that this is the 15-digit alphanumeric code that comes attached to this one. This is read with this reader. Okay. So when you scan this, it will give you the same reading.
Unique code.
Yes, it's a unique number and you can match it with this. So once you do that, once this is implanted in any animal, it gives it a marking for life. So this is an entire unit. This is the reader. This is the PIT tag needle with applicator, and this is a composite unit, but sometimes you get these needles also, and with them you get a separate applicator. So it works in the same way, you just attach the needle here and you inject it into the animal.